When VIBE105 reps, the whole city takes notice. We Reppin' is a northern salute to the top talents coming out the city and across Canada. If you're reppin', we're reppin'.
Toronto's best urban music, VIBE105. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Nobetternina, and I have another guest with me here in the studio today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Acerrr.
Yeah, we in the building. You know
All right. So I know today is the release date for your project, which we'll get into a little bit later. Yeah. But I also found out it's your birthday today, right?
Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't know if you know what a MUKBANG is or if you've ever heard of one before.
I heard the name still, but I don't know what it really means.
Okay, so it's a Korean term for eating as much as possible while you do something. So I figured since it's your birthday, we're doing an interview, we might as well make it a thing. So I brought cupcakes.
Shit.
And I brought 48 cupcakes, 24 each is what I was thinking.
You want me to eat all of those?
Okay, you don't have to eat all of them, but as much as you can. Because I feel like it's your birthday, we might as well celebrate, do something a little different. So these are yours.
Okay,
you can put them on the side over there. You don't have allergies, do you?
Peanuts.
They're peanut free.
Yeah, then we good.
Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to eat as much as we can. By the end of the interview, we'll see hopefully who finished the most and whatever. Yeah, during the interview. Yeah, you got to do it while you're doing something. So crazy. I figured might as well make it fun. It's your birthday. You weren't going to come into no boring interviews. So, okay, so these are the cupcakes, you guys. We have 48. They're mini ones, but yeah. And these are your napkins.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, your first project, Northside King, it dropped today. I'm happy you're digging in. Okay, Northside King dropped today. What can we expect from it? What would you say was the inspiration behind that?
The inspiration behind that project was my homie passed away a couple years ago when he was 18, from my neighborhood. And he lived in the north side. Like, we grew up our whole life together. His name's Ali,
Mm-hmm.
He lost his life to gun violence in the city. You know how the city is, but yeah, I don't know. I'm always thinking about him, And
yeah.
I just wanted to make my first project something that had his name on it, so his name will always be out there, attached to my name forever, And we both come from the same neighborhood, all of that. So it's it was only right that I had to involve him like that.
And how many tracks is this project?
There's 10 songs on it.
Okay. And I also have to ask you, do people ever confuse you for the computer? How'd you come up with the name Acerrr?
They don't really confuse me, but when they see it, they laugh a bit, the computer,
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel little giggle here and there. But the way I got that name, when I was a kid, everyone was calling me Ace, that was my name. That's what people would call me, my nickname.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was driving, and then one of my homies in the passenger, he's just joking around. He's slow down, racer, He said, call me a racer.
Yeah.
And then I was already planning on dropping music, so I was just thinking, put the Ace with the 3 R's, and it came Acerrr racer. So it's Acerrr the speed racer, kind of. It's a, I have a whole thing for it.
Yeah.
So it's that's how it came about. One of my friends just said it in the car one day, and it's stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's definitely an interesting story because when I heard it, I thought of the computer company. But
yeah, most people do.
Yeah, no, for sure. And so this project, is it being dropped under the label? Because STN just got signed in March, no?
Yeah, but this one is independent, under no label, just us, me and my management team,
Okay.
Just grinding.
So how would you say things changed for you after you did get signed?
It didn't really change, nothing crazy. It just made me more visible in the public eye, just got me out there a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like a starting step for me to boom. Now when I see how I release my project, that deal was made for this to be more out there, basically.
Yeah.
Just to push me further, So nothing really changed at that moment. It was just a stepping stool type thing.
Okay. And for those who don't know, what does STN stand for?
STN stands for Southside to Northside.
Okay.
So that means in my neighborhood, there's the south side of the Regent Park, and then there's the north side. And growing up, there'd always be a 1-2 problems with the south and the north. They'd be beefing and all this stuff. So then one day we just me, Lil Brady, and Joe Easy were just chilling, in the hood talking, and then we all wanted to drop music, so we just said we need a name.
Mm-hmm.
So then boom, Y2 just said Southside to Northside, and then it made sense. It stuck because me and Joe Easy are from Northside, and then Lil Brady's from Southside, so it just made sense and clicked like that.
And it's kind of like a unity then.
Yeah, exactly. Like it brings us both sides of our hood together, you know? No problems, no issues, none of that.
Well, for sure. You gonna finish your cupcake? You licked the icing.
I forgot about it a little bit. I didn't see you eat a cupcake.
I did. I ate one. It's empty.
Oh, you did? Alright, gotcha.
Okay, so you can eat that while I ask you this question. So Northside King has a few features, including Puffy L's and 17 Dovey, who aren't a part of the STN collective. With this being your first project, what made you want to add features? Because a lot of artists don't really add features for their first project. So what made you want to do that? Take a second, don't choke.
All right. What made me want to do features for this project is just like, I don't know, regardless of what I'm doing, I want my brothers like just in the cut with me whatever way possible, you know, like Puffy L's, it was mandatory that I got him on the track like for my first project, you know, because everybody knows like he's from my neighborhood, he was rapping before us, like he got the, you know, the hood buzzing, so it's just like my dog, it's mandatory. And Doovy, Joe Easy, Lil Brady, like they're all my bros. It's like it's something I didn't really think about too deep. It's just like you're my brother. We both make good music. I'm putting you on my first project, you know. So, we all shine together type thing.
And so, why did you decide to join the whole STN collective? Did you want to do music before, or was this something that just kind of pushed you to realize it's something you actually want to do?
Nah, when I was like a little kid, like a lot of people don't really know this. I was doing like talent shows when I was like 10 years old. 9 years old, like rapping, but I wouldn't be doing my own songs. I'd do like Drake songs, you know, I have 1-2 videos. But then I always been involved with music. And then when I hit like 14, 15, I probably wrote my first song, rapped my first song in the studio. And then just like I always knew I wanted to do music basically. I always knew I wanted to rap. Like since I was a little kid, I said, yeah, I'm gonna be a star. Like that's how I was thinking, like my mentality, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like once this came about, it was perfect. Like it was perfect for what I wanted to do.
Yeah, so you kind of manifested it from a young age then.
Yeah.
And we don't really have a lot of collectives here in the city, so what makes you guys different from each other?
We're different from everybody else in the city. No one sounds like us, and we're one of the youngest kids doing it, and we're making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
And we didn't even start yet, you know? Like, our sound is just, like, different. You could hear it when you listen to our music, our mixtape, the STN mixtape that dropped back in August, compared to like anyone else's mixtape in the city is just different, you know?
Yeah. And so speaking of mixtapes, your guys' mixtape, you did release that first one together this summer. What was that like working together on that?
That was crazy. Like the way that project came about, like we just got an Airbnb and then we're in the studio. We made a home studio and then we literally freestyled every song on that.
Wait, so the home studio, you guys made it in the Airbnb?
Yeah, we made a studio in the Airbnb, brought the gear.
How long were you in the Airbnb for?
Probably like a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a 1-2 date thing. I was going to say that's a little excessive.
Like a week. We were there for a week. Just, It was solely to like finish the project. So
yeah, we
just went in there, freestyle every song and just put it all together. Like it was very fun. Like the way we did it was just so natural, you know?
Yeah.
Super natural.
Okay. And so when I was doing some of my research, I saw that your inspirations include Young Thug, Lil Durk, and Smoke Dawg. Did you ever get a chance to work with him?
No, the thing with Smokey was me and him were supposed to go to the studio probably like a month before that. Like he was hitting me up, telling me come to the studio. But I wasn't around. I was telling him, I was hitting him up, tell him come to the studio. He wasn't around, you know? It was like bad timing type thing, but we're always supposed to work. It was always there, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that was my bro since we were young. Like, he's from my neighborhood too, you know? So yeah, like, I wish I got the chance to make a song with him, but...
Yeah. No, definitely gone too soon. And so you're set to perform here in the city with YBN Nahmir later this month, alongside Fryiye. So what can we expect from you performance-wise that night?
A super turned-up show. Like, if you've been to at least one of our shows, you know how we get. You know how it is when STN's in the building. It's like, it's different. It's lit. We get the crowd lit. Even though I'm not the ending of the show, it's going to be like the ending of the show type thing, you know? Like, it's not going to be like just an opening type thing, you know? Like, it's like, yeah, it's just going to be lit.
Yeah. And are you going to be performing any of the tapes off of, any of the songs off of Northside King?
Yeah, I'm going to be performing a couple songs off the tape.
Okay. You already know which ones?
No, whichever ones the fans want.
Okay. Gotcha. And so what's next? Do you have any other shows coming up? Music videos for tracks off of Northside King? Anything like that?
Yeah, we're planning some more shows towards the end of the year.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot a couple videos for Northside King. I'm going to ask the fans what they want. I already have a couple singles in mind, but I just want to get everyone else's opinion, you know, before I just go out and do it. So
yeah.
But yeah, I plan to drop some videos.
Okay. And where can listeners find your music and follow you on social media?
My music is literally on every streaming platform like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, whatever else you use, you know?
Yeah.
Any platform that you listen to music on, my music's there. My Instagram is stn_Acerrr. My Twitter is stn_Acerrr. And that's where you can find me.
All right. Be sure to keep it locked right here to Vibe 105 for the rest of the afternoon vibe. And check out Acerrr's music on all streaming platforms. And here he is right now with a single off of Northside King, Too Turned Up.
Gang.
Girl, I just wanna know, is he